Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online, icyinc.com, or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in Du Bois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color melt something inside. That now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded by beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When you need a plumbing or heating contractor, A&B Heating is the one to call. You can rely on A&B Heating for services including AC repair, central air conditioning, furnace repair, hot water tank repair, drain cleaning, tankless water heating repair, and much more. A&B Heating has a team of insured, certified, and experienced technicians who are able to service all needs only in Call 813-723-5670 or visit abheating.com to learn more.
With locations in Sheffield, Montana, Furniture Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools, accessories, to plumbing and in general, hardware merchandise, Furniture Builders has everything you need to get your project perfected. Find out more at furniturebuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Uninterrupted.com.
The Sailors are looking to make program history, while the Knights are trying to show everyone in Class 1A that they are still a team to be reckoned with. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxborough High School football as Eisenhower takes on Lakeview, next on the YDL Sports Network. You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Allegheny Grill of Foxborough High School football on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxborough, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Come find out why. You can find out more at AlleghenyGrill.com. Welcome into the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather's still nice, the course is awesome, and the food's even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, HunterStation.com. This is the Drive to the Game brought to you by Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort, WarrenTireCenter.com. And our game stream tonight is brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, OilCountryCrates.com. Welcome into the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth here at the Pasture of Pain. Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms with you on the YDL Sports Network. And Cody, have a really intriguing matchup in Class 1A in District 10 here tonight. Not a region contest, one of the non-region contests on the District 10 slate, but certainly a matchup that a lot of teams in Class 1A are going to be paying attention to.
Yeah, I think so, and it's an interesting matchup. You have a team that has not lost a game this year, and get into it a little bit later, but, you look at their competition, and it can be a little deceiving. And then you have the Knights, whose only loss comes to a very good Cambridge Springs. So I think maybe people might be expecting one thing or the other. I'm expecting a great ball game tonight.
Yeah, it absolutely should be a good one. We mentioned off the top that Lakeview is looking to make program history. The Sailors come into this one 4-0, have never started a season 5-0, have a chance to do that here tonight if they can come in and spoil Eisenhower's homecoming with a win.
And they would love to spoil Eisenhower's homecoming, and Eisenhower would love to spoil their first 5-0 start.
And the last time these two teams met was just about a year ago down in Stoneboro. It was an Eisenhower win, 35-13 over the Sailors in that game. Benji Bauer had 198 rushing yards on 29 carries, a couple of touchdowns. And the Knights held the Sailors to just 95 rushing yards. And that is going to be a key number to watch here tonight. Lakeview comes into this game averaging over 250 yards a game on the ground. In the Knights' 3 wins so far, they've allowed less than 150 rushing yards. In that one loss to Cambridge Springs, they gave up almost 350.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the 3 wins is kind of where this defense is. They may give up a little bit more than what they have in those 3 victories, but what Cambridge Springs was able to do, I can't foresee that happening tonight, although running back Mitchell Tingley is extremely talented and is going to be a challenge for the Knights for this game. I would be surprised if they hold Lakeview under 100 yards cumulative rushing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned Mitchell Tingley for Lakeview comes into this game. And now the Sailors are 4-0, but they've only actually played 3 games. They picked up a forfeit win against Kennedy Catholic a couple of weeks ago. And so through 3 games, Tingley has 460 yards on 44 carries with 7 touchdowns. And a nice compliment to him has been fullback Aiden Osborne, 165 yards on the ground on just 19 carries. Also has 4 scores.
Yeah, and I don't have the breakdown of what his 4 scores are, but typically when you have a fullback with 4 touchdowns, those are coming within, the 10-yard line. So that helps keep your premier back healthy and not as banged up, because it really gets rough when you get inside that 10, 5-yard line. You're trying to pound it in at the goal line. So having that option to give it to Osborne and give Tingley a little bit of a break, outside of maybe taking a couple of touchdowns away from Tingley, it's a good friend to have and a strong fullback.
And one of the things that's a little different about this year's Sailors teams than Lakeview teams in the past, they've got a nice passing game to complement that running game. Quarterback Leighton Zackerl, 15-24, 297 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, passing so far this year. Again, that's through 3 games. And has also added, 60 yards and a couple of scores on the ground. So really, this is a Sailors team that can kind of take advantage of whatever the defense is going to give them.
Yeah, and this kind of reviewing the Sailors and comparing to the Knights, that I see a lot of similarities in their makeup. Zackerl, all he has to do is be efficient. He doesn't have to be necessarily the guy. He doesn't have to throw for 200-300 yards a game or anything crazy like that. He just needs to be accurate and efficient, and when he needs to get a first down or move the chains or whatever, it seems like he's getting the job done so far.
I do want to take a moment to pause real quick and just let everybody know we are streaming this game a little bit differently tonight here on the YDL Sports Network, using a different platform. It is live on YouTube only, so thank you so much for tuning in, finding us there. We're trying it this way because we have run into some signal issues here at Eisenhower. We're again in very rural Pennsylvania, and sometimes the signal strength is not what we'd like it to be. However, this new platform that we're using tonight is allowing us to simultaneously record locally the game here. So even if we get signal interruption throughout the live contest, we'll be able to go back and put the uninterrupted recording up on our YouTube channel for folks to check out later.
Yeah, we've run into it a little bit here and there over specifically this season's been pretty rough. But I blame the cows, Brian. I think it's the cows. We're in a pasture.
The cows are eating all the 5G, huh?
I think the cows are eating the 5G. We can go down that rabbit hole another time.
All right, with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show on the YDL Sports Network right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
And welcome back here to the Pasture of Pain up at Eisenhower High School. Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms with you on the YDL Sports Network. This is the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. Just tick under 7 minutes before kickoff here from Eisenhower in this contest between the Knights and the visiting Lakeview Sailors. A interesting District 10 Class 1A matchup. And Cody, we talked a lot about that Lakeview offense. And you were mentioning to me earlier in the day that quietly having a very strong season for Eisenhower's quarterback, Sean Pascuzzi.
Yeah, you know, when we're talking consistency, Sean Pascuzzi's 11 of 14 in their 3 wins. I'm going to speak specifically on their 3 wins here, excluding the Cambridge Springs loss. He's 11 of 14, 171 and 3 TDs in their first win, 6 of 10, 78 yards, 2 TDs in their second win, and 8 of 10, 110 yards and 2 TDs in their third win. He has had over 100 yards rushing twice, 2 games, in 3 games, he's had runs of 61 yards, 49 yards, and 46 yards. So he's not having to necessarily carry the team on his back, but he's doing a pretty good job of righting the ship and keeping things chugging along when needed, when he's called upon. Another note that I kind of figured out here, or looked into, is Logan Penley. You know, we talk about Benji Bauer, who was a stud in this matchup last year. Mm-hmm. You know, filling that void. Logan Penley, over those 3 wins, has went from 31 yards to 62 yards to 99 yards. He's starting to build up a little bit of confidence, a little bit of steam as well. And he's a sophomore running back. That's a guy to watch, you know, paired up with Tucker Lindell. That's a guy to watch to maybe start racking up some big yards.
Well, and going back to Pascuzzi, you talk about his numbers. He's thrown for 7 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions so far through 4 games. And all of last season, Cody, he only had 8 touchdowns for the year passing. Yeah. And so already he's almost equaled that total. Could equal or perhaps surpass it tonight, depending on how this game goes, but certainly going to surpass that total at some point this season. Yeah. You know, but again, it kind of goes to show the adjustment that Eisenhower has made from last year to this year. Last year was heavy run team, and why wouldn't you? I mean, Benji Bauer goes for 2,000 yards. You know, it's hard to argue with that strategy, but now they've kind of switched to there's a little more balance there now. And Pascuzzi, as far as yardage totals go, is also the team's leading rusher, 316 yards on the ground. But so that now he's kind of settled into being this dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, ever since he had to come in under center, he was a running back, had to come in and take over the quarterback position. We have kind of watched him develop as a quarterback, and I think this year he's finally settled in, like you said, and accepted he's a dual threat quarterback. He's got the potential to make the big throw, but he also has the potential to run. I wouldn't say he's stellar in one way or another, but he's efficient in both.
And now we're going to turn it over to the Eisenhower High School choir for tonight's national anthem. The Eisenhower Choir with tonight's national anthem. And now we're going to take a look at our Icy Ink Players to Watch, brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, give Icy Ink a call at 814-688-0034. Visit them online at icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy.
All right, Brian, we're going to start with a kid we haven't spoken about tonight, Chris Bunk. He scored 5 times this season, while Logan Penley and Tucker Lindell combined for 5 together. I think Bunk has a big game tonight. Maybe not huge numbers, but when his number's called, I expect him to step up in a big way. On the Lakeview side, it's Mitchell Tingley. He's not only the leading rusher for the Sailors, but he's also the middle linebacker and the leading tackler on the team with a forced fumble. The senior Sailor is all over the field on both offense and defense, which means he's a vital part of both sides of the ball, and on defense especially, he's making the players around him better.
All right, those are our Icy Ink Players to Watch. Again, brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy as the captains are coming to midfield for the coin toss. I guess it's a ceremonial coin toss now since they've actually already done this.
Yeah.
But they are meeting at midfield right now. So with that, we're going to take a look at our Warren County Visitors Bureau keys to the game. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events for all the up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County.
Brian, we'll start with Lakeview. We touched on it a little bit earlier. Seneca's 0-4, Maplewood's 1-3, Sagertown's 1-3. Those are the teams that Lakeview has beaten this season. Combined record of 2-10. Don't let that undefeated record fool you. This is a team that has yet to be tested this year. Eisenhower's opponents have a combined 8-7 record. So the Sailors could meet adversity for the first time tonight, and how they respond will go a long way. Lakeview also has several key players back from the team that lost last year to Eisenhower. For the Sailors, this is a game will be a game of mental toughness more than physical toughness. On Eisenhower's side, the last time these two teams met, Benji Bauer ran wild for almost 200 yards. Logan Penley has 229 yards this season. Tucker Lindell, 162. The Knights won because of the run in 2022. The Sailors have not given up a 100-yard rusher in their 3 games this season. To win tonight, the Knights need to find their footing, keep Lakeview running backs Mitchell Tingley and Aiden Osborne off the field, and those two have combined for 11 of the Sailors' 17 touchdowns. So Eisenhower needs to control the clock with long drives and put points on the board afterwards.
All right, those are our Warren County Visitors Bureau keys to the game. That'll wrap up the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. Our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help with multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from. Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance to start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. So Eisenhower will receive to start the ball game here this evening. And it looks like Pascuzzi is the man back deep to receive, and Tingley will kick it off for the Sailors. And we are underway, taken at the 15. That's Ryan Chambers. And he'll get out to the 25, which is where the Knights will start with the opening possession of this ball game. Luke Klonowski on the stop for Lakeview. And Pascuzzi's going to come out under center. Lindell, the up back. Penley, tailback to give is to Lindell right up the middle. He's got a ton of room. Tucker Lindell gets out nearly to midfield. A big run to start for Lindell and the Knights. It's a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for Eisenhower. You know, and Lindell, Cody, is not the one that you typically look at in this Eisenhower backfield as the one with that breakaway speed. But he showed he does have some quickness there. Give this time to Chambers, going to try to turn the corner around left tackle. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and gain maybe a yard or two on that.
Yeah, Lindell doesn't have the speed. He kind of has one speed. That's why when you see him get in the open field, if there's not a guy right in front of him, he's really got to hammer down because those defensive backs are going to chase him down.
So second down and 8 now for Eisenhower, just shy of midfield at the 48.5. And to give this time to Penley, and he's met immediately by a host of Sailors. We'll bring up a third down and 8. And one of the things we didn't mention in the pregame, Cody, is this Lakeview secondary through 3 games already had 6 interceptions. So it's certainly not going to be an easy night, even if Pascuzzi has time to throw.
Yeah, he's going to have to make smart, calculated decisions and not take risks, especially early on in the ball game.
Pascuzzi in the gun, looking to throw, looking for Bunk. He's got him. Bunk cuts back upfield, and he's going to get very close to the first down, depend on the spot. They may have to come out and measure this one. No, it is a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down.
Right there, Sean Pascuzzi already getting the sure-handed Chris Bunk involved in this ball game.
Well, what a nice move there by Bunk after he caught the ball, secured the catch, then made a cut upfield to get that extra yardage needed for the first down. This drive being built by Ty Nesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Ty Nesta. Visit them online, tynestabuilders.us. And Pascuzzi fumbles the snap. Looks like he fell on it. But that is going to be a loss of, looks like about 3. Couldn't tell quite what happened there on the exchange with Pascuzzi, but it looked like he came out tried to turn to hand off and just didn't have a clean grip on the ball. So that'll bring up a second down and 12. Pascuzzi in the gun, and he's going to keep it himself, trying to find room, weaving his way through, might have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. But it'll be another 3rd down and long coming up for Eisenhower on this opening possession here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter from Eisenhower. Didn't quite get back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 11. Certainly would expect Pascuzzi to look at Bunk's way first. He's split right to the near side here, right in front of us. Changing the play. Trips to the left.
Bunk does have a little bit of a height advantage on this defensive back playing him.
And he's one-on-one over here. And they throw left, and it's blocked or deflected away there by, that was 24, Luke Klanowski again. We'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, Pascuzzi's very lucky that Klanowski didn't pick that off, and he would have been nowhere but pay dirt if he would have.
A little surprising that they went left with the, like you said, Cody, the one-on-one matchup here on the near side, and Bunk with that height advantage. But nevertheless, it's 4th down. Pascuzzi back to punt. Gets the kick away. Takes an Eisenhower bounce, fielded at the 10, evading a couple of tackles, and then being wrapped up right around the 20, maybe the 21. That was Danik Hickson on the return. So a turnover on downs, or after the Knights get into Lakeview territory, but get stopped up. 8:07 to go in the Elwood National Forge first quarter, and Lakeview will take possession for the first time at its own 22. And now we'll see, this was our key matchup here, Cody, the Lakeview running game against the Knights rush defense. Zackrell under center. And he'll give to Tingley, met at the line of scrimmage and then carrying defenders.
Tingley showing off some power there. He was hit almost immediately when he crossed the line of scrimmage there, and he just pushed his way through there, and it wasn't any poor tackling or anything. He just straight up power.
5-yard pickup on that first carry for Tingley. Sailors stay in the eye. Osborne the up man. And they're going to swing it out. That is number 4, Blake Skiles, the leading receiver, and he's down the sideline, still on his feet, and Skiles just gets pushed out of bounds. Touchdown saving push there by, I believe that's number 6, Bryce Colson on the stop, saved the touchdown. But it is a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down, and the Lakeview Sailors are deep into Eisenhower territory at the Knights 31. And that's that extra element that we talked about, Cody, that Lakeview has, can just pop that pass right out there when you're expecting them to run. And they're going to give this time to Tingley off right tackle. He gets around the corner, cuts back inside. Tingley still on his feet, is taken down inside the 10 to the 6. Another Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Sailors. It is now 1st and goal. And the Sailors have entered the Pizza Hut red zone. There's still time for you to get a fresh hot pizza today at pizzahut.com, where no one out-pizzas the Hut. And to give this to the up man, Osborne, and he's hit and stopped immediately. Bunk and Penley in on the stop. Make it 2nd down and goal. Still at the 6 are the Sailors. And this time the give is to Tingley right off left tackle, and this time he gets a yard, and that's about it. Lindell in on the stop for Eisenhower. Brings up 3rd and goal. Got to imagine this is 4-down territory early in this ball game for the Sailors.
Yeah, I would think so. Their offense has done nothing but have success all season. I don't see why they would want to let up here.
3rd and goal from the 5. They're going to swing it out to Klanowski, and he's going to get in the end zone for the Lakeview touchdown. Or excuse me, that was Hinkson, 22. Zackrell to Hinkson for the 5-yard touchdown pass, and the Sailors are on the board with 5:17 to play in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. And Lakeview lining up to go for 2. Zackrell rolling, evades pressure, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield, so no good on the conversion. But Lakeview strikes first with 5:17 to go here in the first quarter. It is Lakeview 6, Eisenhower nothing. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
And welcome back here to Eisenhower, where a 5-yard pass from Leighton Zackrell to Dana Kingston has Lakeview on top 6-0, 5:17 to play in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms with you on the YDL Sports Network. Mitchell Tingley getting set to kick for the Sailors. Pascuzzi, the deep man, Ryan Chambers and Logan Penley about 5 yards in front of him. Kick is away. And Pascuzzi is going to take it at the 5, and it falls down. Had some room to run and just slipped on the grass there, and now Eisenhower is going to be pinned deep in its own territory.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any reason to panic. They already had a good run from Tucker Lindell. They had a 22-yard run. There's that matchup we saw with Chris Bunk. I can guarantee you if they run that play again, they're not going to miss that matchup if it presents itself. So I just think they need to run through their offense as normal, run through their normal progressions.
1st and 10 from their own 12. Pascuzzi keeps, shakes a defender. Sean Pascuzzi is out across the 25 to the 28-yard line. And so talk about getting out of the shadow of your own goal line in a big hurry. It's a Tynesta Builder Supply first down for Pascuzzi.
Well, and he was the one who kind of got him back deep in their own territory, so putting it on his own shoulders to get themselves out of it.
And the give this time is to Lindell, and not much doing there. Actually lost a yard back to the 28. We'll make it 2nd down and 11. Osborne in on the stop for Lakeview. Pitch to Penley. Trying to turn the corner on the left side. Shakes one tackler. Will plow ahead for a few yards. It's like a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Will make it. Well, now they're going to set it back. They keep moving. They keep moving the yard marker back and forth on the far side there. Now it seems like they're settled. It's going to be about a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Knights. Pascuzzi going to keep it himself, and he's going to get hit after a short gain. Osborne again on the stop, and it will be 4th down, and Knights will be forced to punt. Back to receive is Hinkson.
Both Eisenhower drives have started with 22-yard runs and then just pittered out after that.
Pascuzzi with the kick, bounces, and Hinkson's going to field it at the 32, has Knights all around him. And short return out to the 39, which is where Lakeview will start its second possession. 2:56 to play in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. The big play on the last possession for the Sailors was the pass from Zackerl to Skiles. Nearly went the distance.
And that was set up by 2 straight runs, pulling that defense in and allowing them to get a man open on the far side of the field.
Pitch to Tingley. Breaks through left side and falls forward for a gain of 4.
Tingley so far, 31 yards off of 4 carries.
2nd down and 6. Sailors took a lengthy amount of time in that huddle.
And if I'm on defense, that makes me think that this is a pass play or a trick.
Down to 5 on the play clock. And we're going to get a stoppage. And Bill Hickman's going to take a timeout before they get a delay of game. We're going to take a timeout with them. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania and south central New York since 1960. As board-certified dental specialists in orthodontics, Cole Orthodontic Associates offer a wide variety of services, including early intervention, traditional and clear braces, and orthodontic surgery. Cole Orthodontic Associates also offer Invisalign clear aligners. Call 814-781-7800 to schedule an appointment today. Welcome back here to Eisenhower. It's an A&B Heating timeout. Take a timeout to call A&B Heating at 814-723-5670 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. The Sailors took that timeout. Play clock was winding down ahead of this 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, and they took a long time to get that play in. And for whenever a running team, a run-heavy team, takes a little longer in the huddle, that should be a sign to the opposing defense that something fishy's coming.
And this time they're going to give to Tingley off right tackle. He'll plow his way forward, but will still be short of the 3rd down. Will be a 3rd and about 3. As we're approaching 90 seconds to go here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Now, I can't tell you what play they were going to run before that timeout, But I think if you're using logic, Hickman, their head coach, run another run up the middle, normal, set up that normal offensive feel. Now look for something different.
And there's that swing pass out. And going to get enough for the first down. That was Clarence Barber on the reception. And that's a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Sailors into Eisenhower territory at the Knights' 49. Under a minute to go here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. And give is to Tingley off right tackle. And he's got, looks like a gain of about 6. I apologize. Our clock got a little behind there. There's 10 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if the Sailors are going to try to get a playoff here before the quarter ends. Zackrell's going to have to snap it quickly. He does. Pitches to Tingley off the left side this time. Gets by Lindell, who had a chance at him in the backfield. And he gets to the Eisenhower 41. But that will do it for the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, Lakeview 6, Eisenhower nothing. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Third down and 3 coming up for the Sailors to start the Warren General Hospital second quarter. The ball is fumbled and Eisenhower's going to fall on it.
Yeah, and it looked like Tingley was trying to almost pick it up, and Eisenhower wasn't having anything of it. They dove right in and pushed him out of the way.
I think it looked like Zackrell got maybe stepped on as he was coming out from under center and then lost the ball as he was trying to pitch to Tingley. The ball didn't get there. And then, like you said, Cody, the Knights pushed Tingley out of the way and recovered that fumble. Big turnover here to start the Warren General Hospital second quarter. Collaborative, compassionate, accountable, respectful. Our core values are vital to our success. Visit Warren General Hospital online at wgh.org. Pascuzzi with the keeper. He's around the right side, going to get a gain of about 6. We'll make it second down and 4 for the Knights, trying to capitalize on the Lakeview turnover. Are you a little surprised, Cody, that Eisenhower hasn't tried to go to the air a bit more here through these first couple of possessions? As they give this time, that's Cole Kellogg getting to the 45, still going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
I am. We saw that matchup with Bunk, and I've seen a couple of times where it just looked like it was an opportune moment for a pass play. I get trying to establish the run, but you also don't want to lose momentum. You don't want to tire your guys out without gaining anything from it. And big plays can really shift momentum in a ball game.
All right, so third down. They mark him actually just shy of the 45, so third and a long one here for the Knights. Pascuzzi sends Chambers in motion. Give right to Lindell up the gut. He's got plenty for the Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. So a first down for the Knights at the Lakeview 42.
You see a nice big John Muir tractor in the end zone down here, but that looks like one of the indoor tractors. That's a nice piece of machinery right there.
Give is to Penley. He weaves his way through traffic. Will pick up about 3 yards.
And that is a handoff for Mr. Logan Penley there.
Second down and 7. And again, Cody, you just got to think sitting up here with as successful as that first pass play was, there's got to be some kind of play action or something through the air coming up here.
Yeah, I mean, typically any run team has to pass eventually to keep the defense honest, and you'd hate to see a drive die by not even taking a shot.
Pascuzzi in the gun. And he gives to Lindell. Lindell's got space. Tucker Lindell out to the 32. About a yard shy of the first down. So it'll be third down and 1. And again, in this situation, Tucker Lindell probably seems like your best weapon. Just give it to him, let him pound his way up through the middle and pick up that first down.
Yeah, I don't think I'm passing on 3rd and 1. But what they can do, kind of where they're at now, if they're able to get this first down here, they're going to be in 4-down territory going off of, what we have seen historically. So you certainly would think that they would take that opportunity to maybe take a shot down the field.
And no, that was in fact a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. Lindell did pick up the yardage for that. So scratch all that 3rd and 1 talk we just did. Give us to Lindell up the middle anyway, and he's going to plow his way forward. Gain of about 4. So it'll be second down and 6.
Already burned 3.5 minutes off the clock on this drive since recovering that fumble on their own side of the field.
Pascuzzi in the gun has Lindell to his right, 2 receivers each side. Give us to Lindell.
And that was a slow handoff. I don't even know if that was Lakeview reading the play or overpowering the offensive line. It was just kind of a slow handoff, and Lindell was late getting to the line of scrimmage.
Still managed to pick up about a yard there, so it'll be 3rd and 5. And like you said, Cody, now almost assuredly in 4-down territory are the Knights. And we've got a stoppage. The officials' timeout, maybe? It looks like they were messing with the chain.
Give everybody a unofficial breather.
So an official stoppage there. And again, it looked like the official on the far sideline was doing something with the chains, but nevertheless, it is 3rd down and 4. And the fake to Lindell. He's got Bunk wide open for the Eisenhower touchdown.
They got the matchup they liked, and they took the shot.
26 yards, Pascuzzi to Bunk. And the Knights are an extra point away from taking the lead. With 7.5 to play in the Warren General Hospital second quarter. And that's what we talked about, Cody, setting up that play action, all those runs.
And that's why you do it. That's the payoff for it.
Kellogg on to attempt the extra point. Bunk to hold. Bunk puts it down. Kellogg puts it up. And it is good. with 7:30 to play in the Warren General Hospital second quarter. Eisenhower now leads Lakeview 7-6. We'll be right back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Our Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app then tracks each donation so that parents and boosters can sit back, relax, and watch the support come flooding in. Nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at tapandpayplus.com.
And we're back here at Eisenhower, where a 26-yard Sean Pascuzzi to Chris Bunk touchdown pass and Nicole Kellogg extra point has put the Knights in front of visiting Lakeview 7-6. Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms with you on the YDL Sports Network. Knights getting set to kick. And it is Hinkson back deep to receive for the Sailors, along with Braden Boer and Blake Skiles. Kellogg will kick. Short kick through the hands, bobbled around, and then Lakeview falls on it. And the Sailors will take over on their own 27.5. And that scoring drive all started by recovering a fumble as the Sailors were on the move, getting down into Eisenhower territory. The Knights recover a fumble and then turn around and put it in the end zone. Give is to Tingley, off right tackle, all kinds of space for Mitchell Tingley. There's a flag down.
That's going to be our first penalty of the game. Pretty clean game so far.
That is our first Prime Fitness USA penalty. Your workout never gets penalized when you use equipment from Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin. To find out more about Prime, go to primefitnessusa.com. And that is going to be a hold against the Sailors. And it was in front of the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a spot foul. And we'll make it first down and 15. The Sailors now back to their own 23.
So that's two mental mistakes in back-to-back plays. End the last drive and start this drive by the Sailors.
They're going to swing it out and caught there by Hinkson, and he's breaking through tackles. Hinkson down the sideline, and Hinkson is going to go 77 yards for the Lakeview touchdown.
And that touchdown was all Hinkson. The pass was a beautiful pass, but Hinkson broke several tackles, like you said, and spin moves and juke moves and then staying in bounds. It was a nice run after the catch.
You talk about a response, Cody. You said there were two mental mistakes in back-to-back plays offensively for the Sailors. Well, they responded in a big way on that one. Zach rolled at Hinkson for 77 yards, and Lakeview has retaken the lead with just under 7 minutes to go in the Warren General Hospital second quarter.
You know, and I'm always talking about momentum, and just like that, Eisenhower's feeling good. They're feeling great after taking a 1-point lead, and the Sailors take the wind out of Eisenhower's sails on that play. I knew I'd get it in there sooner or later.
Going for two, pitch to Tingley. Tingley's got all kinds of room, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. 6:58 to go in the Warren General Hospital second quarter. Lakeview 14, Eisenhower 7. There is a Sailor down on the field after the play. Can't see the number from here, but trainers are tending to him, and while they tend to him, we're going to step away. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When you need a plumbing or heating contractor, A&B Heating is the one to call. You can rely on A&B Heating for services including AC repair, central air conditioning, furnace repair, hot water tank repair, drain cleaning, tankless water heater repair, and much more. A&B Heating has a team of insured, certified, and experienced technicians who are able to service all brands of heating and air conditioning units. Call 814-723-5670 or visit abheating.com to learn more. And we are back here at Eisenhower, a 77-yard Zackrell to Hinkson touchdown pass. Hinkson did a lot of work, broke a number of tackles on that run, and then sprinted down the sideline. And Lakeview has retaken the lead 14-7, 6:58 to play in the Warren General Hospital second quarter.
You know, Brian, we talked about Tingley in the run game with the Sailors, but we also talked about how that sets up the opportunity to pass. And so far, Zackrell, he only has 4 completions off of 4 attempts, but 2 of those completions, one is 62 yards, one is 77.
And the kick is fielded just outside the 10, and it looks like the ball may have come out at the end of that. Lakeview pointing that it's theirs, and it is. The Sailors recover a fumble at the Eisenhower 25 and suddenly have a chance to go up 2 scores. They got to move the chains. The chain gang apparently didn't realize that the signal or that the official had signaled that it was Lakeview football. So again, that ball came out late, and Lakeview pounced on it. So now 1 turnover each.
This is where Eisenhower defense is going to have to dig deep, because this is a big moment in the ball game.
And they give to Tingley off the left side. And Tingley still on his feet. He's going to have enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down.
And he goes for probably about 12 yards right there.
And the Sailors are in the Pizza Hut red zone again. There's still time for you to order fresh hot pizza online at pizzahut.com, where no one out pizzas the Hut. Lakeview down to the Eisenhower 14 after that first down carry. Pitch to Tingley off the right side this time. Tingley, all kinds of room, and he's going to go. 14 yards for Mitchell Tingley, and a Lakeview touchdown. They need just 2 plays to convert the turnover into points. And with 6:09 to go in the Warren General Hospital second quarter, the Sailors have opened a 2-possession lead over the Knights.
Yeah, that's a big score. Eisenhower's going to have to bounce back from this and respond. They're going to have 6 minutes to do it, plenty of time to put together, a normal drive, no need to panic, but they're definitely going to have to look back to go into the air, probably more than just once.
The Sailors going to come out and attempt the 2-point conversion here. And this is the other part. If they convert here, now it's not only a 2-possession game. Oh, and they got somebody to move up front. It'll be another Prime Fitness USA penalty. It looks like that one's maybe going to go against Lakeview. And now the official's going to come together and talk it over.
Which is good.
Lengthy discussion over whether this is going to be a false start or an offside. And it is offside against Eisenhower after the lengthy discussion. Make the conversion attempt a little bit easier for the Sailors. And as I started to say, Cody, if they convert here, now at some point Eisenhower is going to have to go for two to keep pace.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like the Sailors are going to they're going to be aggressive here, and I would expect them to be just as aggressive coming out of the second half, regardless of what Eisenhower does on their next drive.
So a 2-point conversion attempt coming up for Lakeview. They fake to Tingley, going to throw it, and it is batted away, broken up by Chambers. So the pass is incomplete on the 2-point conversion attempt, but the Sailors capitalize on the fumble and now lead Eisenhower 20-7. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Eisenhower, a 14-yard Mitchell Tingley run has pushed the Lakeview advantage to 20-7. The Sailors capitalize after the Knights fumbled on the last kickoff. Had a short field to work with, a couple of Tingley runs, and they were in the end zone.
Yeah, Tingley with 9 carries, 67 yards rushing. He is the leading rusher and the only rusher for Lakeview to have positive yardage. Aiden Osborne has the only other carry, and that was 0 yards. So the Lakeview offense is showing a little bit of dual threat like we discussed.
Logan Penley on the return. He'll get out to about the 20.
On the other side of the ball, Eisenhower has 16 carries as a team and 76 yards on the ground and 35 yards in the air so far. One of those, obviously, is that touchdown pass to Chris Bunk. I think here to open up this drive, first or second play, you're going to have to go to the air and pick up some big yardage. Get on their side of the field. That should be the goal. Get on their side of the field as quick as possible and then play your normal offense.
6 minutes to go in the Warren General Hospital second quarter. And Lakeview will get the ball to start the second half. Pascuzzi going to start this series in the gun. And he's going to keep it himself off left tackle. Solid gain out to the 26. We'll bring up a second down and 4. And you know how much of this, Cody, is just setting up that play action. I mean, obviously it worked so well for him on the last possession. Ran the ball down and then hit that play action pass over the middle to Bunk.
Yeah, and I mean, you have 5.5 minutes, so there's certainly no need to panic, but I don't think you're going to be able to go 60 yards just running the ball. That's going to eat up a lot of clock, and then you're going to have to rush at the worst time.
Give is to Lindell off left tackle. He'll fall forward for a couple. And again, that's that RPO action that we've seen across all levels of football now, Cody. And Pascuzzi gave that one to Lindell very, very late. Looked like he was seriously contemplating keeping that one himself. Ended up giving it to Lindell, who's able to take it forward for about 2. Brings up a third down and 2. And if you get anything positive here, do you think about going for it on fourth down?
I think if it's inches, maybe. Anything more than that, I think you punt the ball.
Chambers in motion. They give to him. And he's going to get hit and dropped for a loss. Had an opening for a second, and then Lakeview closed it quickly. I believe that was Klonowski and Boer. And so it will be fourth down.
Yeah, I'm just not sure why on that play you get cute with the run game. That just seems too risky on your own side of the field.
Pascuzzi back to punt. Gets the kick away, and it will bounce and take an Eisenhower bounce, and the Sailors are going to let it roll, and it's going to die at the Lakeview 41.
So if you're Eisenhower, here your goal is just obviously to keep them out of the end zone, but don't let them get anything big. You know, if they end up driving down the field and score, that's not ideal. But you know, if you let them hit another two plays and they're in the end zone, one play, that's just so defeating. This defense really needs to just dig down and really come up with a stop here.
So 1st and 10 for the Sailors from their own 41. And Zachrel going to pitch to Tingley. He gets a block. And Tingley stopped up just before midfield. But a solid gain of 7 yards on 1st down. And right now, Cody, that key matchup that we talked about, that Lakeview rushing attack against the Eisenhower run defense, right now the Sailors are winning that.
Yeah, they are. Their handoffs are, we were talking about the RPO, their handoffs are a little bit cleaner too, which is allowing their running backs to hit the hole. But ultimately, Eisenhower's tackling has been a little less than ideal tonight.
2nd down and 3. Pitch to Tingley on the left side. Picks up a block and cuts back to his right. Tingley's going to get the sideline before being driven out of bounds. And he's got enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply 1st down into Eisenhower territory at the Knights 39.
The Eisenhower 39-yard line. So the Sailors are going to have 1st and 10.
As we approach 3 minutes to go in the Warren General Hospital 2nd quarter. Want to let you know tonight's game also being brought to you by Clarion Printing. Clarion Printing can take care of you no matter where you live. Find out more at clarionprinting.com.
87 yards so far here in the 1st half for Tingley.
And Zachrel under center. And fakes the pitch. Gives to Hinkson, and Hinkson's got a lane. Closed quickly. Stopped there by Kellogg, and looks like Kellogg is maybe shaken up a little bit on the play, having some trouble getting to the sideline, but gets there of his own accord. But that is going to be another Tionesta Builder Supply 1st down for the Sailors. This drive being built by Tionesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippenville and Tionesta. Visit them online, tionestabuilders.us. And watch out for one of those bubble screens to the sideline here. Now they're going to pitch to Tingley off left tackle. And Tingley carrying bodies gets to the 20. And again, the Sailors are entering the Pizza Hut red zone. Order yourself fresh hot pizza online right now at pizzahut.com, where no one outpizzas the Hut. 2nd and 5 coming up as we hit 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half.
And Tingley's closing in on 100 yards here in the 1st half, averaging 7.7 yards per carry. And it's kind of been a slow build to that 100 yards. He has only had 1 carry over 20 yards.
And Zachrel gives to Tingley and hit immediately this time. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be 3rd down and 5. And one of the few times that the first Eisenhower defender to get to Tingley was the one who brought him down.
Yeah, he's been breaking through that first line of defenders pretty regularly here in the 1st half.
And as we approach a minute to go in the Warren General Hospital 2nd quarter, again, a reminder, Lakeview will get the ball to start the 2nd half. Looking for that old double dip, the Belichick favorite. 3rd and 5. Pass is through the hands of Clarence Barber.
And I have to think at halftime that Eisenhower is going to look at that quick pass, because that could have potentially been the fourth time that the Sailors hit that quick pass for what could have been significant yardage.
It certainly looked like there was a lot of room for Barber to run if he'd have been able to come down with it, throw a little bit high, and Lakeview is going to go for it here on 4th down from the Eisenhower 20 with 52 seconds left to play before the half.
That was Zackrell's first incompletion of the game.
Going to try it to this side, and he gets it to Skiles, and Skiles shakes it free and gets down to the 12. And that will be another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down with 45 seconds left. And Lakeview is going to take another A&B heating timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards to personalized coffee mugs and glassware, All-American HQ can get you hooked up today. And if you have a sports lover in your life, All-American HQ has you covered there too, with Letterman jackets and personalized team apparel. And remember, at All-American HQ, they will put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, just about 45 seconds, actually exactly 45 seconds to go according to the official game clock. It's on 10th, so our clock clicked over before the scoreboard clock did here, but 45 seconds to go in the Warren General Hospital second quarter. Sailors on the move again at the Eisenhower 17, looking to add to their 20-7 lead before the half, and they will get the football to start the third quarter.
Yeah, I don't want to be dramatic, but if you're Eisenhower, this could potentially be the game, on this play right here.
Pitches to Tingley. And Tingley's going to get run out of bounds after a short gain.
Just a note, Brian, it was 1st and 10 from the 12, so they can still get a first down if time allows it.
Just one timeout left for Lakeview here in the half. They are just inside the 10. The back end of the football is touching the 10-yard line. Second down and 7.
7 yards to go.
And there was movement. The fullback Osborne flinched just a little bit. Zackrell's been using that hard count all game.
Yeah, and if you watch the Eisenhower defenders, they're not jumping off sides, but he has caught them a couple of times, and thankfully for Eisenhower, they're disciplined, and they haven't ran into any penalties because of it.
That is a Prime Fitness USA penalty. Your workout never gets penalized when you use equipment from Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin. To find out more about Prime, go to primefitnessusa.com. So second down and 12 now from the 15. Fake to Tingley. Zackrell's going to roll. Got all kinds of room. Now throws, and it's incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver. That was Klonowski, the target there. That will make it third down and 12 with 33 seconds to play in the first half. Lakeview trying to add to its 20-7 lead.
Of course, we don't know what play they were going to call before that false start, but you have to think getting back that far, backing up 5 yards might have opened up to where they felt a necessity to pass and keep a little bit of time on the clock to give them an opportunity to score.
And Osborne jumped again, and he almost pulled it off because he started to go in motion and then stopped himself. If he'd have kept going, the officials might have let that go on as just him going in motion.
Yeah, and you've seen, if you've watched enough football in your life, you've seen running backs and receivers pull that off, and usually you don't find out till after the game.
So now it's 3rd and 17. They're back to the 20-yard line. And that we talk about the Lakeview passing attack, and it's been successful, but it's been successful throwing those quick wide receiver screens, those bubble screens to the edges, not particularly so over the middle of the field.
No, and you have to think if you're Eisenhower, you know what they're going to do.
Fake to Tingley. They're going to go deep. And it is caught in the end zone by Skiles. Went up and got it for 20 yards and the Lakeview touchdown. 26 seconds left in the first half. And Lakeview has now taken a 3-possession lead.
Yeah, that's just a brutal blow to the Knights. And it was well defended. I didn't quite see who the defensive back was back there, but just looked like he timed his jump incorrectly with the pass.
I believe it was number 10, Mason Wonderling, out here on the edge. And like you said, Cody, we had good coverage, but Skiles won the jump ball. As Lakeview has taken its final A&B Heating timeout of the first half before this conversion attempt. You can take a timeout to call A&B Heating at 814-723-5670 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. And again, Cody, that's Lakeview is going to get the ball to start the second half. And so far, outside of the fumble, which was really Zackrell being tripped up more than anything else, the Eisenhower defense has not had an answer for this Lakeview offense.
No, and especially the passing game. The running game's chipped away, which has set up that passing game. But the passing game itself has just been so brutal because they have been big shots after big shots. 62 yards, 77 yards, 20 yards on that play.
Pitch to Tingley, and he is stopped short. Big stop there by the Knights defense, still trailing by 3 possessions. But they get the stop on the conversion. And we'll have a chance to go to the air if they so choose. When we come back, it's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
A 20-yard touchdown pass from Leighton Zackrell to Blake Skiles has increased the Lakeview lead to 26-7 over Eisenhower. Sailors will get the ball to start the second half. Knights will have an opportunity potentially to do something here with a kickoff with 26 seconds to play in the first half. Kick is taken at the 5. And brought down just across the 20 at the 22 was Logan Penley on the return.
Leighton Zackrell, he's 6 of 8, 177 yards. So kind of like what we talked about before the game. He doesn't have to pass, 20 times and a half or anything to put up numbers, but he has been consistent, and when he needs to hit, he has hit. Only 2 incompletions there in the first half, and I think both were good passes. Receivers
went through the hand. Well, one was a little bit high.
Yeah.
The one to Barber was a little bit high. He had to go up and get it, went through his hands. The other one, then there was tight coverage on that pass that went through Klanowski's hands as well. And so first down for Eisenhower from its own 22. And they're going to give up the middle. I believe that was Chambers on the carry. And that is how the first half is going to end. So not wanting to risk maybe a pick 6 or something there. The Knights just run the football one time and allow the first half clock to expire. But we will head to halftime with your score: Lakeview 26, Eisenhower 7. We'll be back with the Icy Inc. halftime show here on the YDL Sports Network right after this.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When you need a plumbing or heating contractor, A&B Heating is the one to call. You can rely on A&B Heating for services including AC repair, central air conditioning, furnace repair, hot water tank repair, drain cleaning, tankless water heater repair, and much more. A&B Heating has a team of insured, certified, and experienced technicians who are able to service all brands of heating and air conditioning units. Call 814-723-5670 or visit abheating.com to learn more.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
And welcome into the Icy Inc. halftime show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or visit them online at icyinc.com. That's ICYYinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
I like that pause there. That was nice. Looking at the stats here, Eisenhower, they have, just as an offense, as a team, they have 19 carries, 83 yards. Lindell has 7 of those carries for 38, and Pascuzzi has 6 of those carries for 35. In the passing game, Pascuzzi's just 2 of 3, 35 yards. He does have that one touchdown, and that was to Chris Bunk, who is the leading receiver with 2 receptions for the 35 yards. And that's pretty much it for Eisenhower. Lakeview is a little bit more exciting. As a team, they have over 100 yards rushing. They have 16 carries, 109. The guy with most of those is Tingley. 14 carries, 95 yards, has a touchdown, averaging 6.8 yards per carry. In the passing game, Zackrell, he's 6 of 8, 127 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. 2 of those are to Hinkson. He has 2 receptions, 82 yards. And Skyle, who just scored here towards the end of the half, he has 3 receptions for 90 yards and that 1 score.
All right, those are our halftime stats brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. The Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship are awarded to an athlete or athletes who compete in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Now let's take a look at our Warren General Hospital scoring summary. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. Visit them online, WGH.org.
Well, our first score came at 5:15 in the first quarter. Leighton Zackrell with a swing pass to Danica Hinkson for the 5-yard score. The conversion failed, but Lakeview was up 6-0. After a fumble recovery and relying on the run game to move the change, Pascuzzi finally hit Chris Bunk for the 27-yard touchdown at 7:29 in the second quarter. Cole Kellogg with the kick put the Knights up by 7-6, and then it was all Lakeview from there. At 6:53 after a holding penalty and down 7-6, Zackrell hit Hinkson for a 77-yard touchdown, most of that coming after the catch. They were able to convert the two-point conversion to go up 14-7. Tingley then got a first down, followed up with a touchdown at 6:09 for the 14-yard score. The conversion failed, so just 6 points on that drive, but the Sailors were up 20-7, and with 26 seconds left to go in the half after multiple false start penalties, pushed Lakeview back from the 7 to the 20. Zackrell hit Skiles in the back of the end zone. Conversion did fail, so just 6 points there, but Lakeview goes up 26-7 and will come out in the second half of the football.
All right, that was our Warren General Hospital scoring summary. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. Visit them online at WGH.org. We will be back with more of the Icy Ink halftime show after this on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game. And we're back here at Eisenhower High School with the Icy Ink halftime show. Your score at the half, Lakeview 26, Eisenhower 7. As they're going through the homecoming festivities here at Eisenhower. And now let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Tap and Pay Plus. Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. So looking first over in District 9. No report yet from Bradford and Central Clarion. Red Bank Valley all over Ridgeway, 37-0 in the second quarter. Port Allegheny 7, Brockway 0. First quarter of that game also available on the YDL Sports Network. DuBois leads Brookville 7-0 in the first. Clearfield 18, Huntington 0 in the second. No report yet from Otto Eldred and Elk County Catholic. Union AC Valley jumping all over Kane, 26-0 in the second quarter. Falcon Knights riding high from that big upset a week ago. In the second quarter, Karn City leads Montauk 35-7. Also in the second quarter, Keystone on top of Smethport 35-7. You can catch that game also on the YDL Sports Network. No report yet from St. Mary's and Punxsutawney, nor from Sheffield and Bucktail. Cameron County and Coudersport are scoreless at the half, and Claysburg-Kimmel leads Kerwinsville 10-0 in the first. In District 10 action, Mercer on top of Cochranton 13-0 in the second quarter. Butler 7, Erie 0 in the first. No report yet from Villa Angela, St. Joseph of Ohio, and McDowell. Titusville on top of Seneca 14-0 in the second. Farrell leads Hickory 18-7 in the second. No report yet from Union City and Sagertown. Cambridge Springs leading Iroquois 14-6 in the first. Clarkson North out of Ontario on top of Cathedral Prep 14-6 in the second. Meadville all over Conneaut 45-0 in the second quarter. Fairview and Warren are tied at 7 in the first. Mercyhurst Prep 28, Franklin 7 in the second. And no report yet from Harbor Creek and Girard. Sharpsville leading Greenville 14-7 in the first. That's a low score for Sharpsville, the way they've been playing lately. Only 14 points so far in the first quarter. Also in the first quarter, Grove City 7, Silver Rock 0. Oil City 22, Northwestern 7 in the second. And Sharon leading Wilmington 12-0 in the second. The Tigers back to shutting out opponents again this week. Tomorrow in District 10, Reynolds is at Maplewood. From last night, General McLean topped Corey 41-15, and Northeast with a big win, 14-7 over Fort LaBeouf. Big win for the Grape Pickers last night. They are having a fantastic season so far up in Northeast. That will do it for your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap the letter N, payplus.com. We'll take another quick break and be back with more of the Icy Inc. halftime show right after this.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When you need a plumbing or heating contractor, A&B Heating is the one to call. You can rely on A&B Heating for services including AC repair, central air conditioning, furnace repair, hot water tank repair, drain cleaning, tankless water heater repair, and much more. A&B Heating has a team of insured, certified, and experienced technicians who are able to service all brands of heating and air conditioning units. Call 814-723-5670 or visit abheating.com to learn more.
Congratulations to Derek Childs, was just named the Eisenhower Homecoming King. That is obviously not Mr. Childs on the field wearing the crown. He is in the locker room.
Homecoming queen is Peyton Frank.
And the homecoming queen, Miss Peyton Frank, for the Eisenhower 2023 homecoming festivities. Congratulations to Peyton and Derek.
And Sammy Briggs. Congratulations.
And again, for those of you watching us live as it happens here, we are using a different format this week. It's why we went to YouTube only. So if the signal cuts out, and I know we're having some issues with it right now, but we are recording this locally, so we will have a clear recording. And I'm sure a lot of these signal issues are everybody here in the fans or in the stands wanting to film their own version of the homecoming festivities here at halftime.
Hey, you never know what you're going to catch.
Yeah. And And there's about, wow, our clock is way off. Not sure why that's so far behind, but we're going to get this caught up here.
$463, and the number is 906.
As we're about 90 seconds away from teams coming out of the locker room. Took quite a while to get those homecoming festivities done here. And again, apologize for some of the signal interruptions, but that's part of why we're formatting it the way we are this week, so that we have a local recording that we will put on our YouTube channel at YDL Sports Network that is being locally recorded, and so should be uninterrupted if you go back to watch it again later. Again, apologize for some of the signal interruptions. Lots of fans, especially at the half here, were wanting to get their own shots of all the homecoming festivities, and when you've got limited cellular reception as it is, that makes just everything a little bit harder.
Yeah, rural Pennsylvania is a beautiful place to live until you need cell phone signal.
And your eyes are not deceiving you. For our fans tuning in from Lakeview, yes, that is a tractor down right in front of the field there. That's how the homecoming court was brought into the field here this evening. And Lakeview appears to be heading out of the locker room, and now I see the Knights coming out of their locker room as well. They're going to throw another 3 minutes on to the halftime clock here for the teams to get warmed up after coming out of the locker room. And Cody, while we're waiting for that, why don't we take a look at our Rehab Center's halftime adjustments? With 8 convenient locations to serve you, the rehabcenters.com. That's center spelled the old English way with an R-E-S.
Well, to be perfectly honest, for Lakeview, I don't see that them having to do anything adjustment-wise at halftime. The only opportunity I could see is if they want to play aggressive here in the second half. They get the ball coming out of the first half. They get the ball to start here. If they want to be aggressive, they've thrown that quick pass multiple times. I could 100% see them faking that and hitting something maybe across the middle or something deep if Eisenhower bites on it, given they adjusted at the half for that play that's burned them a few times. On the Eisenhower side, looking at things over, in Eisenhower's 3 wins, Sean Pascuzzi has 674 total yards and 11 touchdowns. I think you need to get him in a position where he can be successful. I don't think they can win this game unless Sean Pascuzzi has it on his shoulders. You hate to put that amount of pressure on the kid, but that's what being the quarterback's all about.
So those are our Rehab Center's halftime adjustments. Again, with 8 convenient locations to serve you. Visit them on the rehabcenters.com. Again, that's center spelled the old English way with an R-E-S. And so, again, as you can see, they put an extra 3 minutes on the halftime clock. And again, folks, apologize for some of the signal interruptions. Hopefully now that the homecoming festivities have subsided, some of the other folks here in attendance will maybe put those cell phones away and let us have a little more of that sweet signal up here in the press box. But again, if you missed anything, if we drop the signal, that's why we are doing it this way. We are recording locally, and uninterrupted local recording will be uploaded to the YDL Sports Network YouTube page just as soon as we can on completion of this game. And again, as we're under 2 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter, and Lakeview is going to get the ball to start the third quarter, already leading 26-7. And so far, the Knights defense not really having any answers for the Lakeview offense. Cody, how important is it for Eisenhower to get a stop coming out of the half?
I don't think they have a shot at winning this game if they don't. They're already down by a pretty significant margin. Trying to climb back from where they're at right now, 26-7, is going to be hard enough. You can't go down another 6-7, or in Lakeview's case, probably 8 points because they've been going for 2. So there's a lot on this defense, specifically on this drive, to step up. Ideally, you're looking for a turnover. Like I had mentioned a few minutes ago, if they go to that quick pass, I mean, you risk giving up something deep, but you almost have to bite on it. You cannot. You made this note when we were on a commercial break earlier in the first half. Eisenhower's playing off. They're backing up as that ball's getting snapped. They need to press those guys and not allow that quick pass. Try to jump it. If you jump a quick pass like that or a swing pass, it's a pick six almost every time. And they need those quick scores. So the defense, there's a lot of pressure on them here in the second half, but it starts here on this drive. They fail on this drive. That's a heck of a hole to dig yourself out of at that point.
Well, and the one scoring drive that Eisenhower did have in the first half came off of a turnover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's it gets everybody amped up when you can create a turnover, when you can create a big defensive stop. It gets your offense amped up, and you have to think that Eisenhower's going to come out and have to pass a little more here in the second half. Yeah. So you want those guys high energy, and it starts here. It starts here on defense.
And we'll see, we've seen a lot over the last couple of years, Cody, Eisenhower using that squib kick. It's paid dividends for them many, many times over the last couple of seasons.
It has. You got to weigh risk and reward. You give an offense that's been pretty much running down the field at will. The ball at the 40-yard line, that could be dangerous as well.
And it is a short kick and taken at the 22 by Skiles. Skiles weaving his way through traffic, and a solid return for Blake Skiles out to the 38-yard line. That's where the Sailors will take over to start the second half. Our third quarter tonight is brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Plan your visit to Warren County with the Warren County Visitors Bureau at wcvb.net. Warren County, simple, pure, real. So first down from its own 38 comes Lakeview, leading 26-7 over Eisenhower. Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms with you on the YDL Sports Network. Zacharel rolling, evades the pressure, still on his feet, picks up a block. Zacharel down the sideline and out of bounds. Naked boot right out of the gate.
Looks like he went out of bounds right at the marker. He might actually be.
He is just shy. Not even a yard. I think about 6 inches. No, they are gonna give him the first down yardage. Yes, they are moving the chains. It is a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for Zacharel on the keeper.
They've been moving that ball on us. That ball marker all night.
So now at the 48-yard line. And they give to Tingley off left tackle, and Tingley's tripped up. Wow, I'm tripping up over my words right now. Tripped up after a gain of about 2 right to midfield.
Yeah, and if you look at that last play where Zacharel rolled out to the left side there, Eisenhower, missed opportunities. They had him in the backfield and, missed tackle. He slipped right through him, ends up getting a first down where it should have been a loss of yards.
And that's going to be something I'm sure the Knights, when they look at this game film, especially from the first half, a lot of opportunities like that where they had a chance to get somebody down in the backfield and did not complete the tackle. 2nd and 8, Zacharel back to pass, looking deep, fires down the sideline for Skiles. He fights through, makes the catch. Skiles with another fantastic grab in coverage.
The hands on Skiles on that touchdown pass to jump up and pull that down. On this pass, it looks like he got it with just one hand and kind of cradled it in there while also pushing the defender off. And I want to say maybe there was a little bit of tugging going on by the defender.
A lot of tight coverage there by Cole Kellogg in defense, and just another fantastic grab by Skiles. And Cody, you called it, taking the deep shot, and it pays dividends for the Sailors. They're now back in the Pizza Hut red zone at the Eisenhower 5. Still time for you to order Fresh Hot Pizza online at pizzahut.com, where no one out-pizzas the Hut. Pitch to Tingley. Tingley weaving his way through. He reaches and gets the end zone. And the Lakeview touchdown for Mitchell Tingley from 5 yards. And just like that, the Sailors in under 2 minutes march right down the field and add to their lead.
Yeah, and they're pretty – I mean, when you got a guy like Skiles, and that's not even bad defense that he's been facing, you guy like that's pulling down those deep passes or that 20-yard pass there in the end zone, that's hard to defend, and you almost can't put that even on Eisenhower.
And Lakeview going to go for 2. Fake to Tingley, throw over the middles through the hand of Skiles. It might have been his most routine catch of the night, and it goes through his hands, so the conversion no good.
Sometimes those are the hardest ones.
But with 10:15 to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter, Lakeview 32, Eisenhower 7. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
A 5-yard Mitchell Tingley run after a long completion from Zackerel to Skiles set the Sailors up in plus territory, and Lakeview leads Eisenhower 32-7. Taken at the 5 by Pascuzzi. Pascuzzi finds an opening. And Pascuzzi's out to the 38-yard line. So big return there from Sean Pascuzzi, trying to give this Eisenhower team a spark, now trailing 32-7.
Yeah, it's now or never for this Eisenhower offense. But speaking of offense, 7 of 9 Zackerel is with 222 yards now and 4 touchdowns. He's put together one heck of a ball game tonight.
Absolutely has, and we'll see how Eisenhower responds here now, down 32-7. And they'll have it first down on the Eisenhower 38. Pascuzzi going to keep it himself. Weaves his way through. And he'll pick up about 6. Out to the 44, second down and 4. And again, are you surprised a little bit here, Cody, that they're just sticking with the run game?
I wish I were surprised. I kind of expected them to try to, get back in the groove of things, but I always like to say, it's not panic mode. This is the time to kind of panic. You got to get a score, and you got to get one quick.
Pascuzzi fakes, keeps it himself, goes off right tackle. He's going to be close to the first down marker. Because it looks like he's going to be about a yard short, though.
If you're the Lakeview defense, you're not playing up and aggressive now. You'll give them the little 5-yard, 4-yard runs all day long. Eat up that clock. Eisenhower's doing Lakeview's job for him at that point.
Even if they go down and score here, if this is a lengthy drive that takes it down, I mean, we're about to hit we just hit under 9 minutes to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter. But if you don't score until there's 5 or 6 minutes left in the quarter, like you said, Cody, that's almost a win for Lakeview.
Oh, absolutely it is.
So third down and a long one. Fake to Kellogg. Pascuzzi keeps it himself. It's been all Pascuzzi on this drive. He's got enough for the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. Out to the 49.
Pretty tough running up in there by Pascuzzi. The Knights continue to march.
The other part of this is you got to think about your quarterback and the longevity of the season is if you're just going to run the ball and use him as the primary back, he's going to take quite a beating in a game that you got to question, are you really trying to come back at that point?
Give to Lindell, and he's met just after crossing the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a gain of 2. Over to the Lakeview 49. And again, this drive, Cody, already taking 2 minutes off the clock, and by the time they run this next play, it could be down to a 3-minute drive, or up to a 3-minute drive already.
Yeah, you're just not giving yourself, from a time standpoint, really an opportunity to come back.
Pascuzzi making some changes as he gets up to the line of scrimmage. Give us to Penley, and he's hit almost immediately, trying to go off right tackle. No gain on the play. Will bring up a 3rd down and 8. Tanner Vincent in on the stop for Lakeview. So 3rd down and 8. Pascuzzi drops into the gun, has Lindell to his left. Looking to throw, under pressure, escapes. Steps up, throws, got a man wide open, it's Chambers! Down the sideline, and he is in for the touchdown!
You put the ball
49 yards!
Put the ball in the air, and good things will happen. What a nice scramble and release by Pascuzzi to hit his man in stride, and give Chambers some credit because he had a defender bearing down on him and was able to outrun him.
So the Knights do get the big play, but still chew up more than 3 minutes off the clock there. And they're going to kick the extra point. Bunk will be on to hold, Kellogg to kick. And the kick is up and good for Cole Kellogg. So 6:35 to play in the Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter. Eisenhower trims the deficit. Lakeview still leads 32-14. It's Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside, that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
A 49-yard touchdown pass from Sean Pascuzzi to Ryan Chambers. And Eisenhower has trimmed Lakeview's lead to 32-14 with 6:35 to play in the Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter. Cole Kellogg will kick. Hinkson back deep to receive. Another short kick. It hit off a Lakeview lineman, and a fortuitous bounce for the Sailors, as that bounced right into one of the other up men.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around chewing up 4 minutes of clock running the ball and then taking the deep shot, which is probably the low-risk way to do it, and then onside kicking on the ensuing kick.
You know, I'm not sure if he intended to onside or kind of just middle squib that like they did the previous one, and it just ended up hitting one of the up men. But the Sailors take over on their own 47, so only have to go 53 yards. And this time, Zacharel gets one of the Knights' defensive linemen to jump. It's a Prime Fitness USA penalty against Eisenhower. We'll make it 1st down and 5. And your workout never gets penalized when you use equipment from Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin. To find out more about Prime, go to primefitnessusa.com. And that moves the ball into Eisenhower territory, and so now The Sailors have to go just 48 yards. And they're going to pass again. Zackrell looking deep. He's got a man wide open, and that is Hinkson in for the touchdown. 48 yards, and the Sailors respond.
Yeah, and that Eisenhower defender wasn't within 10, 15 yards of him.
Hinkson was wide open on that play.
You see a guy that open, you start to, that's when mind starts playing tricks on you, and you drop that easy ball. So good haul in by Hinkson.
Quick response by the Sailors. One snap, 48 yards. Zackrell to Hinkson for the touchdown. And again, we talked about this potent rushing attack, but here tonight, it's been the passing game that's gotten it done for the Sailors.
Certainly Lakeview has watched some tape and saw some opportunity for big plays downfield, and they're taking advantage of it.
Tingley trying to work his way in, and he does. Cuts back inside. It is now 40-14 Lakeview over Eisenhower. 6:24 to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Third quarter, we'll be right back with more Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Our Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app then tracks each donation so that parents and boosters can sit back, relax, and watch the support come flooding in. Nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at tapandpayplus.com.
A 48-yard pass from Leighton Zackrell to Danik Hinkson, and Lakeview answers the Knights touchdown with a lengthy one of their own, and now leads 40-14 over Eisenhower. Tingley getting set to kick for the Sailors. Pascuzzi, Chambers, and Penley deep to receive for the Knights. And Pascuzzi had a solid return on the last kickoff. And this one is going to bounce out of bounds. It's a Prime Fitness USA penalty. But at this point, if you're Lakeview, you'd almost take that as opposed to, a lengthy kickoff return, or maybe even one go in the distance.
Yeah, a kickoff return, that's a quick score, but it kind of looking at the way the scoring is played out, you'd almost think that Lakeview's the team that's down, taking these big shots downfield, moving the ball and getting the quick touchdowns. Looks to me like the Sailors just wanted to put this game to bed.
So Eisenhower will take over on its own 35, trailing 40-14, 6:24 to go. Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter. Pascuzzi in the gun, looking to throw. Flag down, looking for Jacobzak, but overthrows him. We'll see what the penalty is. Or are my eyes deceiving me? I thought I saw a flag come out in the backfield. Apparently not. I wonder. There's some kids throwing a football over there. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. It's possible they were throwing the football. So no penalty flag down.
That caught me on the visitor side in the first half. I saw a ball go up in the air, and I thought it was a flag. Light hits it just right.
So second down and 10. As this possession, the Knights come out throwing. Pascuzzi fakes over the middle, has Penley bobbles it and can't bring it in. Would have been a 15-plus yard completion there, but Penley unable to haul it in.
Well, in the first half, Eisenhower made 3 pass attempts. They're already up to 3 pass attempts here in the second half. And frequency doesn't necessarily mean you're going to your receiver's going to catch a ball that they bobbled or dropped, but these guys are not in any sort of rhythm right now. And now at the most dire time, you're going to try to build up a rhythm.
Would think that Bunk's going to be the primary target here on this one. Instead, they dump it off to Lindell, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Klanowski. And the Sailors take over at the Eisenhower 36. Ball went off Lindell's hands, and Klanowski was there to haul it in for the interception. That's the 7th interception for Lakeview this season. And the Sailors have a golden opportunity here to really put this game out of reach.
Yeah, I think they go to Tingley here. I don't think they take a pass, take a shot downfield.
And again, Eisenhower jumps. Oh, no, one of the Sailors moves, so that's a Prime Fitness USA penalty against Lakeview. Will back them up 5 yards. First down and 15 now from the 41. And Lakeview up to the line quickly. And again, we've got movement by the Sailors. So now first down and 20. You know, that was a very heady play. The center saw that Eisenhower was still back by the original line of scrimmage, got everybody up to the line quickly, but then that hard count and one of the Sailors jumped.
Yeah, I think the Sailors, they just, you know, you got a pretty big lead. You're excited. You know, you're looking to start your season 5-0. You just need to calm down a little bit and finish positively. You don't want to finish with a handful of penalties.
So first down and 20 now from the 46. We get the play off. It's out to Hinkson. Hinkson down the sideline. And he's going to have almost enough for the first down. Actually, they're going to mark him out about 2 yards shy, so an 18-yard pickup there for Hinkson. And again, that quick pass out to the sideline, and Eisenhower's just had no answer for it.
No, and give credit to the Sailors receivers. They have a really good ability. Tingley, I'll include him on that too. They all tiptoe along that sideline without going out of bounds and pick up an extra 5 to 10 yards almost every time just by keeping their balance.
Second down and 2. And a fumble, and Zackrell wisely just falls on it. Fumbled the snap. And it looks like maybe a short loss on that. It's still a third and very manageable 2, maybe long 2. Up at the Eisenhower 28. Send a man in motion, and the give is to Hinkson. He's going to turn the corner. And Hinkson gets through the defense, still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the goal line. We'll bring up a first and goal from the Eisenhower 2. The Sailors are back in the Pizza Hut red zone. And you've really seen the speed on display here in the second half by Hinkson.
Hinkson has that ability to kick it to another gear when he gets an open field.
First and goal from the 2. Give it to Osborne right up the gut, and he's in for the Lakeview touchdown.
Osborne's first touchdown of the night.
It was good.
And we'll see if the Sailors can convert here.
I'm used to seeing the thing on the 2-yard line. Now we're 2-point conversion.
Zackrell Fakes and then gives to Tingley right up the gut, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. Just a tick under 4 minutes to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter. Lakeview 48, Eisenhower 14. Back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network right after this.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
A 2-yard Aiden Osborne run has Lakeview in front of Eisenhower 48-14. It's about 4 minutes to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter. And that kick is going to go out of bounds as well, so the Knights will again start at their own 35.
You know, looking at some stats on the Lakeview side, Tingley with just 3 yards shy of a 100-yard gain. He's got 15 carries for 97 yards. The receivers, Skyle and Hinkson, 135 yards for Skyle off of 4 receptions, 175 yards for Hinkson off of 5 receptions. And then Zackrell, he is 9 of 11, 288 yards, and a plethora of touchdowns tonight.
He is 9 yards away from doubling his season yardage total here tonight. And we'll see how much the Sailors throw going forward with the big lead. Pascuzzi under center, fakes, looking downfield, and it's knocked away by Zackrell. And this time there is a flag on the field, and it's Prime Fitness USA penalty against the Knights. I didn't see what the signal was. I just saw that it was against Eisenhower. It is a hold against Eisenhower, so that'll back him up 10 yards. And we will replay first down. So now the Knights will start from their 25.
In the first half, Eisenhower didn't have any penalties. 2 here in the second half.
Chambers goes in motion. Give to Lindell. No, Pascuzzi keeps. Great fake and then pitches to Penley, who's knocked out of bounds. Great fake there by Pascuzzi. I thought Lindell had it, and then Pascuzzi came around the corner. So they got the penalty yardage back and then some. A 12-yard gain will make it second down and 8.
They get back past the original line of scrimmage, so now they're at 2nd and 8.
3:44 to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter. They fake and give to Chambers. Chambers weaving his way through, spins away from one man, and then dives himself forward across the 40 to the 42. And we've got a Sailor down with injury. I believe that's Osborne needing some attention. He's on a knee. While they tend to him, we will step away. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Our Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app then tracks each donation so that parents and boosters can sit back, relax, and watch the support come flooding in. Nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at tapandpayplus.com.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game. Back here at Eisenhower is the Knights player that was down is coming off, and that was apologies. That was not Penley. That's number 27, Cameron Jacobzak, being helped to the sideline. Could not see the number on the Lakeview player who was down as well, but both players come off the field. And it will be first and goal from the 8-yard line. Pascuzzi trying to muscle his way in, and he does. Pascuzzi on the 8-yard keeper punches it in for Eisenhower. Kellogg will come on to attempt the extra point. Bunk will hold. High snap, Bunk gets it down, but it is blocked. That was Osborne who came in and got a piece of it, so the extra point is blocked after the 8-yard Sean Pascuzzi touchdown run. So 1:18 to play in the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Third quarter, it is Lakeview 48, Eisenhower 20. We'll be right back. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. An 8-yard Sean Pascuzzi run gives Eisenhower its third touchdown of the evening. Still trails Lakeview 48-20. 1:18 to go in the Warren County Visitors Bureau third quarter.
So far tonight, two leading rushers for the Knights are Tucker Lindell and Sean Pascuzzi, both with 66 yards. Pascuzzi off of 11 carries, Lindell off of 10.
Kellogg lining up to kick. And the Sailors have brought their deep men up a little closer. Another squib kick. It rolls. It is bobbled around. And I believe Lakeview was able to fall on it. And the Sailors will take over at their own 35.
You know, and if your future opponents for Lakeview, that's something that you're going to catch on this film because they've played a pretty, flawless game tonight outside of when those squib kicks happen. And you might see some teams down the line now see that as an opportunity that might get to that ball a little bit quicker, maybe in a tighter game. Nerves are making guys a little shakier. pretty good game tonight, but not perfect on special teams.
Starting at their own 35 are the Sailors. And Zackrell going to keep it himself, looking for the corner, and he's going to wisely just run out of bounds. There were about a half dozen Knights ready to chase him down.
George Childs chasing me. He had nothing to do with that. We didn't worry about it.
No gain on the play. Or excuse me, gain of about a yard where they moved the yard marker. Second down and 9 coming up for the Sailors. Quick pass. Skiles has it, and this time he's wrapped up immediately.
Well, I got to give credit to the Eisenhower defense. Finally, after 3 quarters of play, they have figured out that when that quick pass is coming, and they're hitting it hard as soon as the receiver catches the ball.
It's Wunderling on the stop, and we've got a whistle as the officials are coming together. And you saw the lineman, J.J. Darr, number 55, tried to jump up and deflect that pass. He saw that it was coming as well. So the Knights had that one read. But, again, the officials are huddled up. Down in the middle, in between the hashes, right around the 42. Not sure what the discussion is about here.
That little 2-yard quick pass, though, did put Zackrell a little bit closer to that number you were talking about, Brian. He's at 290 yards. He's 10 of 12 so far. Skiles has 137 yards off of 5 receptions.
And so they are adjusting the clock down to 56. Sorry, I stopped it at 55, but they stopped it at 56 seconds. So just a clock adjustment. And it is 3rd down and 7 for Lakeview. Fake to Tingley, give to Skiles on the end around, and Skiles has all kinds of space. He's hit at midfield, gets away from the tackle before finally being brought down at the Eisenhower 45. And, we talk about Zackrell's going to double his yardage total. Skiles is making himself a case to earn that player of the game honor as well, Cody.
Yeah, and whether it's Skiles or Hickson or, Tingley, these guys are able to break tackles maybe better than any offensive weapons that we have seen, skills players we've seen so far this year. They are just slipping out of tackle after tackle.
Ty Nested Builder Supply, first down for Lakeview at the Eisenhower 45. The pitch is that's number 5, Braden Boer, and he's brought down after a short gain. But that will be the final play of the Warren County Visitors Bureau 3rd quarter. We head to the 4th. Lakeview 48, Eisenhower 20. We'll be back. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game.
Back here at Eisenhower, about to start the Dreyer Physical Therapy fourth quarter. Sailors have a 2nd down and 9 coming up. Give right up the middle to Osborne, and Osborne's going to pick up most of that yardage, get down to the 36.
Looks fully recovered from being down on the field in the third quarter.
Absolutely.
To the 37-yard line, so he's about 2 yards short of the first down.
So it'll be a 3rd and 2 in our fourth quarter tonight, brought to you by Dreyer Physical Therapy, now open at 40 Hatch Run Road in North Warren. Dreyer Physical Therapy can help you get back in the game or on the job. Call Clinic Director Tessa Sager at 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get off the sideline and back in the game. And movement there by Skiles. That's going to be a Prime Fitness USA penalty against the Sailors. We'll back them up, make this 3rd down a little bit longer. And this might be, Cody, any positive gain here by Lakeview. Probably thinking about going for it on 4th down.
I would think if it could end the game, they certainly will.
Zackrell fakes, looking to throw. Looking for Skiles, he's got a step. Ball hangs up, Skiles adjusts and can't quite make the catch. The defender had fallen down, too, and if Skiles had been able to haul that in, he probably takes it all the way.
After watching Skiles pull in 2 difficult passes, despite all the commotion going down between him and the defender down there, I still expected him to pull that ball in.
Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating and Prime Fitness USA. Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating and Prime Fitness USA are both companies that are family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at its 2 plants in Venango County. Find out more at sfpc.com/careers. So the Sailors will go for it here. Hard count. Zackrell rolls, has some space, throws, caught by Klanowski. What a catch in traffic. Not sure he's going to have enough for the 1st down, though, and he is not. But, man, what a catch by Klanowski. Well, wait. Now they just changed the spot and moved it up about 3 yards farther up the field than where it was, and now it is a Ty Nestor Builder Supply 1st down. And it looked like Pascuzzi was maybe a bit shaken up on that collision with Klanowski. So it is a Ty Nestor Builder Supply 1st down. The give is to Boer. And he's out to the 29. And another Sailor slow to get up. And the only thing I can think, Cody, on that placement of the spot is that they're saying Klanowski was pushed backwards due to the collision on the catch. And so they gave him
some forward progress.
They marked him where he caught the ball instead of where he went down. Because where he went down was well short of the 1st down marker. But it was interesting to see because the ball was placed back by the one official, and while the head of referee is signaling first down. And while they tend to the, oh no, he's going to stand up. Looks like it's Osborne again, slow to get up, maybe just cramping a bit as the temperature has cooled considerably since the pregame. So Osborne's going to head back to the sideline. And Lakeview is going to have a 2nd down and 6.
All right, so we're going to gain 4 yards on that play. We're going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 situation for Lakeview.
Zackrell takes the snap, fakes, hands off, and then hit right at the line of scrimmage.
And number 55, J.J. Dar, right on that pretty quickly.
That looks like Klanowski on the carry. Dar, Colin Sapkowski in on the stop. Brings up a 3rd down and 6.
No loss on that, you say? Oh yeah, I actually did go back. So loss of the yard, 37.
And Zackrell fakes, rolls, fires, has a man, but overthrows Skiles. And for the 2nd time on this possession, the Sailors will be facing a 4th down. It's a 4th and 6. They converted the previous one. Great catch in traffic by Klanowski.
I'm just surprised that Lakeview's still passing the ball. You're up 48-20, 8.5 minutes to go. Eisenhower's offense hasn't really shown a whole lot. I really anticipated them to just run a lot with Osborne and Tingley, but they're still putting that ball in the air.
Osborne did come back in for this play. And he will be the up back in front of Boer. Hinkson in motion. They're going to give to him, and he's under pressure trying to turn the corner and not going to get there. The Knights get a stop, much needed stop for Eisenhower. And they will force a turnover on downs and take over at their own 31.
Stop that and take over on down. So that's the end of that drive for Lakeview. The Eisenhower defense.
And one thing, I don't know if this was a choice or something happened to Tingley, but Boer's been the tailback for most of the last couple of possessions.
Well, and you wonder if maybe Lakeview just doesn't see that putting your because they are typically a run-first team with Tingley. Don't put him at risk.
Give is to Lindell. Lindell moving the pile. Gains a couple of yards out to the 33. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards. To the 33-yard line.
Second and 8 for the Knights from their own 33. Trailing 48-20, 7:50 to go in the Dreher Physical Therapy 4th quarter. Pascuzzi fakes the pitch. Still on his feet. Sean Pascuzzi out close to midfield for a Ty Nesta Builder Supply 1st down. And they will mark him down at the 48.
48-yard line. So 15-yard run.
Pascuzzi now in the gun. 2 receivers at each side. Lindell to his right. Fakes to Lindell. Looking over the middle for Penley. He's got it. And Logan Penley down to the Lakeview 30. Another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. This drive being built by Ty Nesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Ty Nesta and online at tynestabuilders.us. Pascuzzi fakes, going to keep himself. Gets to the edge, picks up a couple of blocks. And Pascuzzi is down inside the 20 to the 17 as the Knights have entered the Pizza Hut red zone. And we've got a stoppage. And now they wind the clock. First down at the Lakeview 17. Pascuzzi fakes to Lindell, looking over the middle, has Bunk. Bunk with the grab down to the 5. And another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. It is now first and goal, and they mark him down at the 6.
First and goal.
First and goal from the 6. Give is to Lindell, and he's going to bull his way into the end zone for the Eisenhower touchdown. 6 yards for Tucker Lindell. And it looks like the Knights are going to keep the offense on the field here and go for 2.
Knights look like they're going to go for 2 in this situation.
Pascuzzi going to keep it himself. And he's going to turn up and in for the 2-point conversion. So 5:55 to play in the Dreyer Physical Therapy fourth quarter. Lakeview 48, Eisenhower 28. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
And a 6-yard Tucker Lindell touchdown run has closed the gap to 20 after the Sean Pascuzzi 2-point conversion. 48 for Lakeview, 28 for Eisenhower. 5:55 to play in the Dreyer Physical Therapy fourth quarter. Kellogg getting set to kick for Eisenhower. And Lakeview has shortened the distance between its front line and its deep receivers.
Yeah, you can't blame them.
Boer back there right around the 20-yard line for Lakeview. And it certainly seems like this would be absolutely an intentional onside kick at this point.
And if Lakeview recovers, their offense is going to come onto the field already accumulating 468 yards in this game.
And it is an onside kick, takes the high bounce, and then recovered just before it went out of bounds by Hinkson. And so Lakeview will take over at its own 40.
Chambers was close to getting that, just a step behind the ball.
Well, and I think that's why Hinkson made sure to grab that as he was sliding out of bounds, just to ensure that Chambers couldn't bat it back into himself and come away with it. So they do mark him out at the 41 is where Lakeview will take over. And again, it's Boer as the tailback. And they pitch to Boer. Boer's got a big hole off the right side, bounces off a tackle, and is out for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down into Eisenhower territory at the Knights 46.
Ultimately runs into number 5, Caleb Jacobs at the Eisenhower secondary. But not after he picks up the safety first down.
So first down for the Sailors at the Eisenhower 47. And now Zackrell is watching the back judge to know when that 5 seconds is coming on the play clock. As Lakeview's going to milk all of this clock that they can. Pitch to Boer. And Boer is out with another solid pickup.
A little laundry on the field in the backfield.
And scratch that. It's not going to be a solid pickup. It is a hold. Prime Fitness USA penalty against the Sailors. We will replay first down. That's almost a benefit to Lakeview to get an extra down and get to kill some more clock.
That was exactly my thought, was that they ran a few seconds off and they get to do it all over again. And if you're Boer, that gives you, that's not negative yardage against you. You lost a few yards on the carry, but now you have an opportunity to gain 10 more.
No.
First down, we'll do that over again and 20 to go.
And so they wind the clock, and now Lakeview can come out, let this play clock wind all the way down again, and it still just be first down. Pitch to Boer. And Lindell trips him up. Somehow Boer stayed on his feet and gets the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Great balance there by Boer to keep his feet as Lindell tripped him as he was coming across the line of scrimmage. Or no, excuse me, it's a second down.
Yeah, that fooled me too. I saw him pass that marker, and I thought he got the first as well.
So they mark him down at the after about a 10-yard gain. As we are under 4 minutes to play in the Dreher Physical Therapy fourth quarter. Second down and 5 for Lakeview. Looking to start 5-0 for the first time in program history. And Boer nearly fumbled that. Bits it up, gets away from a tackle, still on his feet. What running by Braden Boer.
It's got to be a Sailors thing because these skills players are just able to slip through tackles. I don't know what drill they're running prior to the season, but whatever it is, other teams are going to want to know.
This time it is a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Boer. Tough running late in the game as the Sailors inch ever closer to that 5-0 start.
Boer's having himself a second half. 5 carries, 59 yards.
Knocking on the door of the Pizza Hut red zone at the Eisenhower 21. Again, Zackrell waiting for that 5-second indicator. And there it is. Give to the up man Osborne. And he's hit and will fall forward. And now the Sailors are in the Pizza Hut red zone.
Pick over by Corey Zukowski for the Knights. And carried by Aiden Osborne for the Sailors. I almost said Lakers game. Even after all this time, almost here again.
So second down and 7. As we're approaching 2 minutes to go in the Dreher Physical Therapy fourth quarter. And there's Boer trying to turn the corner. And this time the Knights are going to gang tackle him down, but he is going to be close to that first down marker.
Lakeview's run 4 minutes off the clock.
As we're about 90 seconds away from Lakeview securing this win and reaching 5-0 to start the season for the first time ever. Third and 3. Give us to Osborne. Osborne through. Will depend on the spot. And they are already indicating that is a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. And that will secure this game. Lakeview can kneel on it from here on out and head home with a victory. It is officially first and goal from the 10, and the Sailors are indeed in victory formation, and they have earned this one. Came in with a very potent running attack, but it was the passing game that did most of the damage for Lakeview here. As your final from Eisenhower, Lakeview moves to 5-0 for the first time in program history with a 48-28 win over Eisenhower. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. This has been Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When you need a plumbing or heating contractor, A&B Heating is the one to call. You can rely on A&B Heating for services including AC repair, central air conditioning, furnace repair, hot water tank repair, drain cleaning, tankless water heater repair, and much more. A&B Heating has a team of insured, certified, and experienced technicians who are able to service all brands of heating and air conditioning units. Call 814-723-5670 or visit abheating.com to learn more.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
And welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. Your final here from Eisenhower, Lakeview 48, Eisenhower 28. The Sailors move to 5-0 on the season for the first time in program history. Eisenhower falls to 3-2 on the year. And the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Check them out online at AlleghenyGrill.com. And now let's take a look at our final game stats, courtesy of the Brooks Hugh R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. The Brooks Hugh R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship are awarded to an athlete or athletes who compete in at least one full season, either District 9 or District 10, and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award.
Oh, thank you, Brian. We're going to just start with Lakeview, who pretty much controlled this whole game, rushing for the team. 34 carries, 209 yards. As a team, they averaged 6.2 yards per carry. Tingley was their leading rusher with 15 carries, 97 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Boer had 6 carries and 62 yards, many of them coming late in the fourth quarter. On the passing side, Zackrell was 12 of 15, 323 yards, 80% completion percentage. And he just had a handful of touchdowns. What a game for him. We're going to have a chance to speak to him here shortly. Hickson had 5 receptions, 175 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Skyle had 5 receptions for 137 yards and a touchdown. On the Eisenhower side, total offense for Eisenhower was 325 yards off of 44 plays. 35 of those plays were rushing, 208 yards on the ground for the Knights. The leading rusher for the Knights was Tucker Lindell with Sean Pascuzzi with 94 yards, and Tucker Lindell followed up with 74 yards off of 12 carries. Chambers had 1 reception for 49 yards and a touchdown. Bunk had 3 receptions for 46 yards and a touchdown. Pascuzzi went 5 of 9 for 117 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 58 completion percentage. And those are your stats for the game.
All right, those are our final stats. Again, brought to you by the Brooks Hugh R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. You can find out more information about that award and accompanying scholarship at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. We're going to step aside for just a quick minute. We'll be back with our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game right after this.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today. Dreyer Physical Therapy is now accepting new patients. Clinic Director Tessa Sager can help get you back in the game or on the job with flexible scheduling between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Dreyer Physical Therapy offers in-clinic and telehealth services, including manual therapy, injury prevention, return to performance, total joint replacement, concussion management, and vestibular rehabilitation. Call 814-273-2175 to schedule your appointment today so you can get back in the game. And welcome back to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. You can see our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Lakeview's Leighton Zackrell, is sitting here with us. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the views. Visit them online at AlleghenyGrill.com. This is our Cole Orthodontic Associates post-game interview with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. And Leighton, first of all, congratulations, big win. You guys go to 5-0 for the first time in program history. How's that feel?
That feels amazing. Just coming in this game, I knew it was a big game. And it wasn't going to be easy, so I had to give it my all and have the team give their all.
And so far this season, you guys have been primarily a ground attack offensively. And you come in here tonight, and all of a sudden you're lighting it up through the air. You doubled your season passing yardage here tonight. What did you guys see on film in your preparation for this week that allowed you to game plan and take advantage of the aerial attack?
We saw that their weakest part of the defense was their corners, and we took advantage of that, and it worked very well for us.
And how much of an advantage is it for you guys, when you get the ball out on the edge and you got some speed there with Skiles and Hinkson, and where you can just get it to them in the short passing game and they just do the rest?
I mean, I'm very privileged to have them, and I'm just like, Danik, his last year, I'm excited I have the chance to play with him. Then Blake Skiles, he's a junior with me. I'm excited that I'll have another year with him after this.
And so, again, you guys moved to 5-0, another kind of a statement win here in Class 1A. Obviously not in region, but, one of the teams up here in Region 2 that's going to be vying for a region title and looking to make the postseason. How much confidence does this give you guys moving forward to come on the road and get a big win like this?
A lot, because last year we had a good season after the previous years, and losing last year just made us want it more. So I feel like that played a role in this game too.
And so, obviously looking down the road, there's going to be a future matchup. Lakeview and Cambridge Springs are going to go at it on the gridiron. Probably one of your biggest tests that you guys are going to have left in the season. What do you take away from a win like this to help you prepare for some of those big tests?
Well, we'll take away all the good stuff and focus on the little mistakes, because the little mistakes is what could cause a big play to happen against you. So.
All right, Leighton, congratulations on the win, and good luck moving forward. This has been our Cole Orthodontic Associates post-game interview, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Lakeview's Leighton Zackrell. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more of the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show right after this.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
And welcome back into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. We're going to take a look at our Warren General Hospital scoring summary. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. Visit them online, wgh.org.
All right, thank you, Brian. Zackrell hit a swing pass with 5:15 to go in the first, and that was to Danik Hinkson for a 5-yard score. It'll put the Sailors up 6-0 at 7:29 in the second quarter. Eisenhower got on the board after a fumble recovery and relied on the run game to move the chains. Pascuzzi hit Bunk for a 26-yard score. Kellogg got the kick, and the Knights were actually leading 7-6. But less than half a minute later, Lakeview scored and took over. After a holding penalty and down 7-6, Zackrell hit Hinkson for a 77-yard touchdown, with much of that coming after the catch. They got the conversion, went up 14-7. Tingley, just less than a minute later, gets a first down and then a touchdown with a 14-yard carry to put the Lakeview Sailors up 20-7. And then after there at the tail end of the second quarter, 26 seconds to go, after multiple false start penalties, pushed Lakeview back from the 7 to the 20. Zackrell hit Skiles in the back of the end zone for the score to end the half, 26-7. In the third, with 10:14 to go, Zackrell hit Skiles again deep on the near side of the field for a 45-yard pass. Tingley ran in the 5-yard score to go up 32-7. And after 4 minutes of running, Pascuzzi finally hit Chambers for a 49-yard score for the Knights to cut into the lead, 14-32. Zackrell then responded just seconds later, hitting a wide-open Hinkson for a 48-yard score. Tingley ran it in, and it was 40-14. Hinkson had an 18-yard reception, a 22-yard run, and then Osborne with a 2-yard score with 4:02 left. And now Lakeview was up 48-14. Pascuzzi and Lindell would both run in for scores in the final. Pascuzzi's in the final minute of the third quarter, and Lindell with 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Those were the last two scores of the game to cut into that lead, but it was 48-28, and Lakeview had sealed it up by then.
All right, that was our Warren General Hospital scoring summary. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. Visit them online at wgh.org. And now we are going to take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you tonight by Swift Kennedy and Company, the official insurance provider of your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, swiftkennedyandco.com. And first, over in District 9, Central Clarion tucks it to Bradford, 86-0, that game a final. Also final, Red Bank Valley 65, Ridgeway 6. In the fourth quarter, Port Allegheny 27, Brockway 7, that game available on the YDL Sports Network. In the fourth quarter, Brookville 27, DuBois 14. This one a final, Clearfield 44, Huntington 20. Otto Eldred edges Elk County Catholic 42-41. Big win there for the Terrors. In the fourth quarter, Union AC Valley leads Kane 40-0. These two games final, Karn City 48, Montauk 15, Keystone 67, Smethport 15. In the third quarter, Punxsutawney 42, St. Mary's 7. In the fourth quarter, getting into basketball territory here, Bucktail 60, Sheffield 42. Coudersport and Cameron County tied at 0 at the half. And in the third quarter, Claysburg Kimmel 23, Kerwinsville 6. In District 10, in the fourth quarter, Cochranton leading Mercer 16-13. Also in the fourth quarter, Erie 14, Butler 13. In the second quarter, Villa Angela St. Joseph of Ohio 21, McDowell 10. A final, Titusville 35, Seneca 0. Farrell leading Hickory 20-7 at the half. Union City tops Sagertown 20-7. In the fourth quarter, Cambridge Springs all over Iroquois 62-12. Clarkson North out of Ontario leads Cathedral Prep 14-6. That game, last report from the second quarter. Meadville blanks Connie at 57-0. This game also final, Fairview 49, Warren 15. Mercyhurst Prep 66, Franklin 6, Harbor Creek 48, Girard 7. Those games all final. In the third quarter, Sharpsville 41, Greenville 13. Blue Devils finally getting up and still about 30 yards or 30 points shy of what they've been scoring, but a whole quarter to go, so you never know. In the fourth quarter, Grove City 40, Slippery Rock 14, and these are finals. Oil City 68, Northwestern 7, Sharon 18, Wilmington, surprise, surprise, nothing. The Tigers get another shutout, their fourth of the season. Have allowed points in only a half of football so far this year through 5 weeks. Just unbelievable defensive effort by the Tigers. Tomorrow in District 10, Reynolds is at Maplewood. And last night in District 10, General McLean 41, Corey 15, and Northeast with a big 14-7 win over Fort LaBeouf. That is our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Insurance with integrity since 1921, SwiftKennedyandCo.com. And Cody, any final thoughts on this one before we head out of here tonight?
Well, I do have some final thoughts. I don't know how popular they're going to make me up here at the Pasture of Pain, but I have some concerns. I mean, you're down, you're down 26-7 at the half. Lakeview comes out, goes up 32-7, and you're rushing 35 times. Out of your 44 plays, you have 35 carries. 16 of those came in the second half, and you're down multiple scores. I don't understand it. I don't know if it was just a let's run our offense and try to pull something positive out of it. But from my perspective, it certainly wasn't trying to come back and win that ball game. And I'm not questioning anybody's effort. It's just from a play calling standpoint, it kind of baffles me a little bit, and I hope it's something that maybe they can correct going forward.
Well, they had that one possession, I think right after they went down 32-7 or whatever that was, but they came out and tried to throw 3 straight times. It was 3 straight incompletions. And so but part of that, maybe to your point, is they were in a position where Lakeview knew or had a pretty good idea that they were going to come out throwing the football and were able to defend against it.
Yeah, you've established no rhythm. I think at that point maybe Bunk had been the only completed pass. But you've established no rhythm, and the defense knows what's coming. So it's something to look at. Going forward, if Eisenhower finds themselves down by a couple of scores again, maybe they'll look to Bunk. They'll look to go to the air a little bit more and try to strike quick. But game's over, and Lakeview moves to 5-0.
And again, 5-0 for the first time in program history are the Sailors here in 2023. Knights fall to 3-2 on the season. For Cody Elms, this is Brian Hagberg saying thank you so much for watching, and hope everyone has a pleasant weekend. Good night from Eisenhower. You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.